Let's talk psychology. What even is intelligence? Why does it matter? So I guess question number 1 is, top 2 intelligence. What are mine? Now after taking several long and enduring tests, I found out that I have 2 top very awesome intelligence. Now, my first intelligence would probably be verbal linguistic. That's a score. Prove it, you say? Fine, I'll prove it. I can say any word backwards. Fast. Ready for this? Crash, hijark. Pumped, debunked. Hair, riach. Sunshine, emissions. Rainbow, wabniar. Billboard, droblin. Rock, core. My second intelligence, you say? Musical. Want me to prove it? Let me prove it for you. It's gonna be easy. Time for part B. Now question 1 is the pros and cons of IQ testing. Now, I have a thorough list of pros and cons of IQ testing, which mostly consists of, well, cons. Let's start with the pros, because, it's a really short list. Pro 1, you get to see how intelligent you are. I don't know what you'll need that in life for. And lastly, Pro 2, you learn more about yourself. Who doesn't want to learn more about their smartness? I have no idea. Now to the cons, which is a very, very, very long list, so we'll just start really easy. Number 1, people can be better at different subjects. Next, we have the genetically disposed race differences in intelligence, or even the socially influenced race differences in intelligence. What about those inappropriate and biased tests? And don't forget the stereotype threat, which, by definition, is a self-confirming concern that one will be evaluated based on a negative stereotype. Yeah, us kids, we take that seriously. Not to mention the gender similarities and differences between male and female. Hello, females are obviously better at several different things. Let's list off some things that are obviously different. Let's see, there's spelling, verbal ability and nonverbal abilities, your nonverbal memory, and math and spatial aptitude. Honestly now, what is the test going to do for us? Just sit back and make fun of each other and be like, wow, Timmy's dumber than Sally. What's the whole point of it? We all have our strengths and we all have our differences. That's just life. We're human. We make mistakes like that. There's no amount of IQ that can actually help us. Part B, question 2. Should high and low intelligence be tracked in school? Honestly, I think not. Let's give you a scenario. Let's say you are going to be a sophomore. Your best friend is also a sophomore. Unfortunately, your best friend is in basic math while you're in AP Calc. You seem like an intelligent dude, right? Right. Flip it around. You're in basic math, let's say Algebra 1, and you failed last year's Algebra 1, so you're going to be stuck with all the freshmen. Ew, who wants to be with freshmen? Anyway, let's just say you're in Algebra 1, basic math, 4 term, and your best friend is in advanced AP Calculus. How would that make you feel? Yeah, you would feel like dumb. Nobody wants to be the dumb kid in basic math. Kids aren't even emotionally stable to deal with the fact that their peers may be higher in intelligence than they are. Who wants to be stuck in basic math when you don't get the choice to challenge yourself? It seems dumb. They won't even try. I wouldn't try. Would you guys try? Like, seriously, basic math, you can easily just count in your head. No. No one would try. It's a joke. Nothing against the people in it or teachers, just making that clear. Moral of the story, we are children. Yes, we are growing into adults, but we are still children. We're young. And our self-esteem has not exactly grown into a big luscious flower or a big apple to be picking. Nope, we're still kids. And basic math will hurt our feelings. Sorry. Lastly, we're going with part B, question 3. Which intelligence has the biggest influence and impact on our future? Let's face it, kids, we all want to be successful. First of all, if you want to get anywhere in life, you have to be interpersonal. If you are not okay with other people surrounding you, you will not get far in life. You won't be able to have a boss. You won't be able to have co-workers. You'll be really awkward and just socially weird. Nobody wants to hire someone socially weird. Nobody. I mean, what job can you be socially weird in besides engineering? Yeah, gosh, didn't I? Nothing against engineers or anything. I'm just saying. Come on, guys. Reach out a little bit. Doesn't hurt. Promise you. The second one is also a part of Gardner's 8 intelligence. And that would be mathematical and logical. I mean, you have to be logical. Come on. But to build the future, you have to have some sort of math skills. I mean, seriously. You can't build the future without math or logic. At all. Then for your next one, which I'm just going to group 3 together because it practically deals with the same thing, which is fame. And that has to do with your body, facial, and which is artistic pretty much. And then you've got your musical. If you can do sports, and if you can do art, and if you can do music, I mean, of course, there's also linguistic where you could be a poet as well. But they're all dealing with fame. And you can get big bucks by fame. So if people like your stuff, that's important in life. Gives you big success. Another big influence does have to go with Sternsberg's, and that would have to be creative intelligence. I mean, if you don't have creative intelligence, you won't get anywhere in life. I mean, you don't see people getting famous and making big successful bucks by doing other people's ideas. No, not at all. You gotta be creative. The world will not build itself. You've gotta do it. Thanks for watching! Mr. Cory, you better give me an A. Seriously, this is where the linguistic skills come together. Give me an A. This is me persuaded.